Got 3 great matches lined up for you. Wasn't it awesome? Dude, I couldn't keep paying attention after a while. Those poor 49ers. My goodness, they were getting beat up on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right below 2 hours for a half marathon. Hey, that's pretty good. Good luck, good luck. Good luck, good luck. You got this. I believe in you. Excuse my coughing. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Kerry Esports versus Galaxy Unknown, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Mudke is going in first against Clouse's base right away. He wants to take on Mr. Clouse. And let's see if he's going to be victorious in doing it. We got 5 Meteor Golems. Queen has healers, Warden in behind. No Angry Jelly needed for this setup. We do have the Recall spell. Down goes the Super Wizard Tower. We get the Gold Mine. We go inside for the Monolith. Gonna use a little Invisi action. Diggy did stun the Monolith once. We're looking A-okay. Might as well grab an Expo or 2 before we recall. Ooh, long shot does a lot of damage. Maybe just 1 Expo. Ooh, come on. Did he lose all the healers? There's literally only 1 healer alive, and you seriously could have waited an extra half second to grab that Expo. What happened to his healers? I wasn't even noticing, but was his healers just dying? They must have been. King on the left side of the base. Everybody else spamming in from the southwest. Sure. Poison Tower effect going to slow him down a little bit. He only has 1 healer. He lost a bunch to Seeking Air Mines. Royal Champion deployed on the left side of the base, in between the main group and the Barbarian King. There goes the Eternal Tome of the Grand Warden. The Grand Warden very low on HP. We're going to take out the Town Hall here in a few seconds. Going to have to fight the enemy CC troops, getting through that furnace with the poison spell. We get through the Revenge Tower. Royal Champion going invisible time and time again, thanks to the Spirit Fox. We'll drop an Invis spell on her to help her out, though. Poison Tower slows her down. She almost died there. In the core, we got through the Town Hall, but we lost the Queen. The Warden's on 1 HP. 1 healer is the only thing helping us out. This is fizzling apart. Fizzling apart for sure. I'm surprised that 1 healer didn't hit any more traps in the core. And the Grand Warden somehow staying healthy. As in healthy, I mean, he was on 1 HP for the longest time and didn't actually die. There he goes. I jinxed them all. Archer's trying to grab an air defense, and they should for 76%. Can he get 77? It's possible. No, it's not. 76% to start the match. Pinball with the 24 months. Happy 2-year anniversary, my dude. Woo! Let's go. How you doing today? How you doing? Is this the official Yoyo 23? Is the real Yoyo back? Is the real Yoyo back? I'm doing great, Subi. How are you? What's up, everybody on YouTube? Boom, boom, boom. Do I enjoy watching Meteor Golem attacks? Debatable. Debatable. You hope so? I mean, it would make sense to me. I think Yoyo 23 and Mudke go way back. Like, way, way back. To, like, some old school Spartan Legacy type days. Carrie Esports. What can you do? Mr. Zkin going in first. Archer Queen on the top side of the base. Coming in with the Grand Warden and some healers. Sweet. We're going to set a nice easy funnel with the help of the Angry Jelly, going for defense as enemy heroes only. For now. We wall broke to get Queen in toward the Fire Spitter. She should be able to take that down, but now the Bomb Hive does quite a bit of damage. We'll grab that Fire Spitter. Sweet. The funnel's set. What are we waiting for? There's the recall. There's the recall. We'll redeploy way over on the outside of the base. Sure. Skeleton spell inbound. Royal Champion, Barbarian King, a Witch. We're going to go take out this Inferno Tower. Going to go straight through the Monolith and into the Town Hall section. We drop the Poison Spell onto the enemy Furnace. That's all looking great. Just got to slowly make our way through these Ice Golems now. Then we'll take out the Town Hall. Revenge Tower behind the Town Hall. We drop a Totem Spell to help distract for the Barbarian King. The Royal Champion gets in with the Meteor Golems. She joins forces with them. Lots of Cocoa Balloons from the Troop Launcher, I guess. King taking so much damage, man. He's gonna go... Oh, he already used his ability. King is dead as heck. Royal Champion gonna take his place, move down south, while the rest of the units stay sort of in the middle area. We're just now getting ready to take out the Revenge Tower. We pop the Warden ability, Eternal Tome in full effect. We still have an Overgrowth spell, by the way. Down goes that Inferno in the core. Cool. Where do we Overgrowth? Top side of the base, Scattershot, Expo, Air Defense. Why not? Let's go take out the Bomb Hive and the enemy Barbarian King. Queen just beating on a wall as usual. The Royal Champion went down. Could have used that Totem Spell to save the champion. At least one of them. But I guess not. I guess not. Queens will grab that. They're going to go for a wall up north. We still got a couple Meteor Golems alive with some healers and the Warden. The Warden, of course, standing in front where he's going to get targeted. No, we drop a Totem Spell to save him. Sweet. 40 seconds on the clock. One more Totem Spell. On standby. There's a chance he gets this. Clone Queens disappear. The main Queen's still moving around the side. Sneezy distracting the Scattershot fire is actually pretty good in this situation. We can use the Totem Spell to distract. There it is. Perfect. Warden helping to damage that Scattershot. Giant's going to finish it off. Queen moving around the edge of the base. It's just a race against time, and I think he's got it. 12, 11, 10, 9. Plenty of time. Plenty of time for Zkin to get it done. There's a 3-star for Carrie Esports. And look at this. Yoyo 23 making an official comeback at Town Hall 18. Boom, 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 boom. How did Boogers activate air traps? Is it possible? Before this last update, Boogers would activate red air bombs. They no longer do that. When is Queen Walker's War? After this. Why streamers can't reply their viewers' chat replies? I just replied you. Love from India. Hey, love you. How you doing? How you doing? You use code Lexnos? Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Boom, 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 boom. Sora for Galaxy Unknown. Bringing 10 rocket balloons, 2 druids, 2 E-drags. What in the world is going on? What is going on? Warden starts on the right side of the base. We're going to go ahead and rage up. Flamey Flinger on the left. Rocket balloons getting a building down south. Sweet. Warden will set a funnel. Gonna grab the fire spitter. Gonna grab the Xbox. We just gotta be patient here. After he gets this one expo, do we have a big old fireball? Yes, we do. He's cooking up a fireball. Where will he use it? I don't know. You tell me. Probably just straight to this Inferno Tower, unless he wants to somehow get all the way to the Bomb Hive. Here we go. He does want the Bomb Hive. And he gets it. Perfect pathing for the fireball. Straight to the middle of the base. I love it. I absolutely love it. Balloons pull the Warden down south. Cool. Is the Warden meant to stay by himself? I guess so. We did not use a totem to help that Flame Flinger, so it goes down to the Expo. We did get the CC and the CC troops with that fireball. It is very nice. Warden fighting the enemy Monolith now, but I think he'll be okay. If the only thing he's fighting is the Monolith and he has Rage Gem healers, Warden usually wins. King, Queen, upper right side of the base working together in there. E-Drag was raged up, making a little bit of a funnel up at 12 o'clock. Finally goes down. We got a minion prince still. A couple of spells to go. Warden going to continue getting value by himself. We send druids in on the right. One of them is just healing the Frosty. That's a little goofy. King goes down. Ice Golem freezes. We're getting in toward the Town Hall. Revenge Tower doing a lot of damage. We drop the Totem Spell. Queen, we pop our ability. Got 3 queens doing damage now instead of just 1. Still waiting to deploy that Minion Prince, by the way. Down goes the Town Hall. We're going to get the Revenge Tower. We're going to get the Multi-Archer Tower. Hello, Dark Orb. That certainly helps. Grand Warden picks up the Super Wizard Tower. He's okay again. We got 1 freeze on the board, and that's it. Queen's doing damage. Minion Prince doing damage. We froze the air defense, I guess, to help him out. Warden's chilling, just kind of slow. Minion Prince can hopefully stay alive. The main queen still staying alive. We got to get through that scatter shot. Expo going to do a lot of damage to the main queen unless the Minion Prince can take it out quickly. 22 seconds on the clock. It's a race against time for Sora. This was a fun attack. Down go the skelly traps. We get the spell tower. Warden picks up the fire spitter, going for the stores. 98%. 99. Just got to get the Expo. Warden hops the walls. He can take it out. 7 seconds to spare. And it's a 3-star for Sora against Carrie Esports. Hey, yo. GG. We got a match on our hands. Look at that. When is the Vatic Esports match? That will be match number 3 of the 3 matches we're watching today. The last match will be Queen Walkers versus Vatic Esports. It should be amazing. We got Kerry Esports here. Then we got Queen Walkers versus somebody. I can't remember who they play in match number 2. And then match number 3 is Queen Walkers versus Vatic. Let's see. Let's see. I already forget who plays who. Queen Walkers versus RNG TPM is the second war. And the third war is Queen Walkers versus Vatic. Sweet. Sweet. We got Mr. COC in the house. What about Tornado Trap? Yeah, I don't think boogers pull Tornado Traps anymore, if I'm not mistaken. What up, Elmo? I'm doing great. How are you? Baby Nose is getting big for sure. She's already 2 years old and a couple months now. Time's flying by. Dendon. Grand Warden. Healers. We start on the bottom side of the base. 2 overgrowth spells. 2 earthquakes. We are cooking up a fireball and we're going to just deploy it right away. With the earthquakes, we get the scatter shot, the spell tower, and the expo. Invis spell and a headhunter to help fight the enemy royal champion. That works out well. Cool. Cool. Queen Diggy left side of the base. We deploy the meteor golems. Let's go. Troop launcher already in. Gonna throw barrels to help us out. Early overgrowth. Take away the damage of the bomb hive. Take away the pathing of that inferno tower. Let's move around the left side. Get the monolith. Get the town hall. Fight the enemy long shot. King and Frosty deployed on the outside of the base. Everything looking decent for now. Long shot locking onto some of our units. We have 2 totem spells. Probably trying to save them for later though. There goes the royal champion up at 10 o'clock. Some of the meteor golems hop the wall. They're fighting the enemy long shot. Might be worth a poison on all those archers. There is a furnace though. He needs to decide where to use this poison spell. He did not take out the enemy long shot. He lost like 2 meteor golems to that long shot. The overgrowth expires. The road champion gets out in front. She's taking a lot of damage to those giant bombs. She's on 1 HP, man. We drop a skelly spell and a totem spell to try to keep the royal champion alive and even freezing up there. Or that was her snowflake ability, I think. But she died to traps. Bye-bye, royal champion. We do have 1 more overgrowth spell. He's probably going to have to use it on the revenge tower just to get more percent. Dendon might be in trouble, though. King up top, gonna fight the enemy Archer Queen. There goes the overgrowth on the revenge tower. Queen goes up and around for the other Inferno. King uses his spiky ball ability. That definitely helps out a ton. King takes out that multi-archer tower. Queen's safe to take out a few more defenses there. We still got healers on this 1 meteor golem and the Grand Warden. 2 meteor golems, I guess. But they're very low on HP. Queen gonna get stuck behind a wall. Overgrowth expires, and this revenge tower will eliminate everything, man. Takes out the totem, takes out the warden, going for the queens next, and it does a little bit of chain damage too. It takes out all 3 queens, man. All 3 queens. That revenge tower is cracked. Ends up being decent percent, but it's not a triple for Dendon. which means we're going to be tied up 5-5 after the second round of attacks. Hey, yo. What a Faisala. Now our market. June Baktalan. Day off and Lexnos stream. What up, Matthew? I'm alive. How are you? How are you? How many matches do Carrie Esports have? You just watched him win 2 wars on Susie. I think this is Carrie Esports' last war of the day. I don't know for sure. We're switching to Queen Walkers after this war, though. But yeah, Carrie Esports already played like 2 matches earlier today. I just didn't want to wake up that early on the weekend, to be honest with you. But there was like 5 good wars today. 2 of them were so early, though. So I'm just going to stream these last 3. Ugh. Career's going great and loving it. Yeah. Yeah, I actually just got my first raise. Ugh. I'm happy with my job, my engineering job. I'm enjoying it. I feel busy as heck, though. Busy as heck. Being an engineer, being a dad, a husband. Baby number 2 is almost here. And I'm trying to still keep up with the YouTube stuff. Oh my goodness. Yoyo 23 making an official comeback? Maybe. Maybe. Seems like it. Grand Warden walk on the top side of the base. He's going to take out a few defenses. Couple rocket balloons on the bottom. Snipe an expo. Warden getting some damage done. Do we have a fireball? Of course we do. Of course we do. Earthquakes and simple fireball eliminate that left side compartment with 1 rocket balloon. We take out the super wizard tower. Warden fighting the long shot. We drop the free spell in there. Is it enough? That headhunter's going to do some serious damage to the warden. We go with the invis. Oh, but his targeting still redirects. Unfortunate. And here come the headhunters. Taking them out with archers. That's good news. Warden switches targeting again. He's still going for the long shot, though. He'll take him out. He'll take the town hall. Alright. That did take a lot of time. We got some buildings on the left with some archers. Flame Flinger now working in the southwest. Just barely out of range of that bomb hive. When do we start with the next phase? I guess this is just going to be a hero dive attack, so the warden might just stay by himself forever. Maybe. 12 rocket balloons, king, queen, royal champion for later. We finally rage the Grand Warden. Drop a poison spell. He's got to fight ice golems. There go the king and queen on the east side of the base. Get the nice ice golem freeze. Wall break over there gives us access to some stuff. Flame Flinger getting some value. We send the royal champion with the Grand Warden, so he's going to help her out now. Alright. Only 60 seconds on the clock. There goes a king ability. We're dropping skeleton spells. We're spamming in rocket balloons from the south. Royal champion's still getting some great value. Flame Flinger throwing some bombs. Queen pops ability. She's doing damage. Totem spell on the right. All the heroes are starting to merge on the right side of the base. King goes down. 1 more rocket balloon trying to snipe the monolith, and it does. Monolith went down. Queen's fighting the enemy minion prince. Totem spell helps. Queens are dead though. Royal champion, seeking shield, rocket spear into the core. 33 seconds on the clock, and that's it. What's inside the flame flinger? We need something to go do damage. Totem spell distracts. Royal champion using the last of her rocket spears. Down goes the revenge tower. We do have to fight the Barb King though, and he didn't save any headhunters. We'll drop the invis spell to hide him. We got Yetis on the left, a few more rocket balloons. Royal champion walked completely past the Barbarian King, but he's coming back around. Yeti's distracting. The Yeti Mites are doing damage. Royal champion going for that expo. We got 8 seconds, and that's it. We got no cleanup in the core. Yoyo 23. It was a cool attack. Maybe the time management just wasn't there. 95%. Nice try, homie. Congrats, congrats. Thanks, Matthew and Elmo. Boom, boom, boom. What kind of engineer? Electrical engineer, I guess. Technically, I get to do multiple types of engineering, but mostly electrical. Boom, 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 boom. UATA for Carrie Esports. We start one on the left. Super bowler smash this time around. I love it. I love it. We grab the air defense. We drop a Yeti. Cool. Warden stepping up with the Angry Jelly and the Rage Spell. Gonna set a nice funnel. No fireball on this one. Just want a brute force corner funnel. We will grab the Expo. What does he target next? We're dropping a Flame Flinger to go for the scatter shot. Flame Flinger should be able to get Fire Spitter and maybe even the Super Wizard Tower if it stays out of range of the Expo. Already dropping the Queen. Funnel's good enough. That Wall Breaker, that was just a normal Wall Breaker, I think, testing for traps. There's the Ice Golem. There's the Super Wall Breaker. It makes it far enough. Super Bowlers are in. Skeleton Spell. Royal Champion. 12 o'clock. Here we go. Bomb Hive gonna do some nice damage against us. Gotta be ready for that. Jumpy Jump Spell. Sure. I feel like a Super Wall Breaker definitely would have worked there instead of a Jump Spell, but oh well. Oh well. We're moving through the middle section of the base. Royal Champion going invisible. Gonna have to fight the enemy Royal Champion now. We go with a nice invis up there. Could pop a Warden ability if you want to save the king. There it is. Beautifully timed. With the Rage, with the Earthquake Boots opening up everything. I love it. We'll get the Town Hall. Super Bowler bounces in the Rage spells are nutty. Getting so much damage. Flame Flinger still going. It was getting a lot of value. The king finally gonna go down. Royal Champion still somewhat healthy. We got a couple spells to help out. Flame Flinger troops still on standby. Queen goes down, and we already used her ability. That's a bit unfortunate. But the healers are helping these Super Bowlers. Flame Flinger, what troops come out of there? Yetis, they're going to help for sure. Bowlers can at least get the multi-gear tower. Royal Champion Rocket Spear from downtown. Look at that. Long-range projectiles taking out the monolith. Man, dude, he's going to get this. Come on. Look at this. Down goes the multi-archer tower. Those Rocket Spears are so clutch. The 3 Yetis are still alive. A swag free spell on standby. UATA gets it done for Carrie Esports. And once again, they will take the lead. Beautifully done right there with the Super Bowler Smash. Beautiful. Beautiful. Super Bowlers versus box bases. OP triples. Yeah, the Bowlers are working well in this meta right now. Where are you from? I am from the US of A. Ugh. What is this view? If you're over there on the YouTube short stream and you don't like the vertical view, just click on my profile and then you can join the other stream. There's a second YouTube stream that's normal horizontal view if you don't like the YouTube shorts view. But the YouTube shorts stream is reaching a lot of people that we don't normally reach because people can just be swiping on YouTube shorts and then all of a sudden the stream pops up. Can you explain engineer versus electrician or small electronics? Yeah, there's a lot of different applications when it comes to electrical stuff. Electrician is usually just someone who goes in and fixes all the wiring or sets up all the wiring either in a house or in commercial buildings. Small electronics typically refers to like engineers that are going to focus on, you know, tiny PCBs, a lot of soldering, a lot of IC component testing, stuff like that. What I do is a lot different. Lot different, a lot bigger scale stuff. But not really supposed to talk about it. It's always satisfying watching King Earthquake boot in the middle of the base. Heck yeah, it is. So, we got 3 Inferno Baby Dragons. We got 5 Dragon Riders. We're going with an old school Skelly Donut. Already made the CC invisible. Fixes it with the next drop. Can we still get the CC? We're going to get the Revenge Tower. Staggers the next deployment to keep all those Skellies alive that were targeting the Revenge Tower and perfectly gets the CC building. Nice adjustment, Mr. Soham. That's cool to see the Skelly Donut still being used in today's meta. Flame Flinger on the bottom side of the base. 7 rocket balloons. A couple different types of dragons on standby. Archers, Flame Flinger, just slowly working. We use 1 Inferno Baby Dragon on the top side of the base. Cool. Cool. We're being patient. We're finding Teslas. Good thing you found those. Flame Flinger can take them out. That Inferno Baby Dragon at 12 did go down. What's next? Where do we spam the dragons? Minion Prince is going to have that Meteor Staff with the Dark Crown. Warden's got an Eternal Tome with the Healing Tome. We're going to send King in range of the Monolith. He's going to die super early. Well, we got the Angry Jelly on the King, so he takes out that Monolith right away. That's interesting. He actually moves to the right. Okay. Little Suey King. He's going to go in there, get his value. He's going to go down, and we're okay with that. We send the dragons from the right side of the base. Let's do it. Let's do it. Queen with Frosty is going to be on the outside of the dragons, supporting them from the flank. Got the Meteor Staff doing extra damage. Got the Totem Spells distracting. Flame Flinger still getting an extra building on the left. Pop that Grand Warden ability. We got an Eternal Tome. We got a Healing Tome. Totem Spell distracting. In the core, another Totem Spell. Dragon Riders getting through defenses. Inferno Baby Dragons getting everything else. Grand Warden, Minion Prince doing damage. Minion Prince looking big with that Dark Crown ability. Time could be an issue. We're already down to 45 seconds. Extra super minions out of the Flame Flinger. Queen had healers from a healer puppet. She's okay, getting back up to full health. Is anybody going to actually go target the Town Hall? The enemy Longshot's still alive, by the way. Finally, the Minion Prince going to take out that Longshot. He does have a Phoenix ability. The Town Hall should be safe and secure. Warden trying to help that super minion pick up some defenses on the left. We invis the Minion Prince. Man, he almost went down. This completely fell apart. The Queen died. The super minions died. We're almost out of time. We barely get the Town Hall. The Minion Prince goes to Phoenix ability right afterwards. Yikes. Mr. Soem. Not going to be able to get it done here. Big old defense for Carrie Esports, and they will maintain their lead. Assuming they don't one-star their next attack. Maybe that's a big assumption. This one's a 77%. Boom. What up, Black Code? I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? What do I do with my electrical engineering? I can't go into detail with it, just based on the nature of who I work for, but basically get to build large-scale systems, test them, then go back and make them better. But I get to do a lot of things. It's like, I'm not just hyper-focused on like one tiny aspect of electrical engineering. Like I get to do electrical engineering. I get to actually build the thing. So I get to do slight mechanical engineering. I get to do like test engineering, research engineering, systems engineering as I actually put different pieces of the puzzle together and test them all out. It's cool. Kai for Carrie Esports. We got 7 Super Barbarians, 4 Meteor Golems, but we start with spells in the core, setting us up for a nice giant arrow that takes out the Bomb Hive and the Revenge Tower. I think so. I think so. Sweet. Queen Warden working on the left side of the base. They're going to go inside. We do have the recall spell. We're going to go with the Invis. Take out the enemy Minion Prince. Drop the totem. Fight these enemy heroes. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Just takes a minute. Grab the Barb King. Take out the air defense. And go in for the Inferno Tower. We can still get more if we want, or we can recall any second now. There's one more Invis. Fight the enemy champion. Take out the Fire Spitter. Drop the totem even. We want more. He wants more. How much do you want, Kai? Now we go in for the bomb tower. The builder hut. Okay, now we're going to recall. Don't want to run out of time. Would have actually been nice to get the sweeper, but oh well. Here we go. We're going to enter from this top left side of the bed. Yeah, he kind of used too much time with that setup anyway. Meteor Golems are inbound. Apprentice Warden behind. There's a log launcher. Barb King Wizard on the right side of the base. Go, 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 go. Time might be the biggest enemy now. We'll fight the enemy Archer Queen. That's easy. Log launcher helping to do some nice damage. Moving our way toward the Town Hall. Healers are healthy for now. Meteor Golem's doing their thing. Totem spell distracting. We still have a Royal Champion. We send her from the northeast. Skelly spell distracting the Monolith. Archer's already inbound at 3 o'clock. Queen just beating on a wall, man. She's going to be so slow. Although the log launcher's opening other walls, so once she gets through that wall, which she did, now she meets up with everybody else in the core. Champion cutting inside for the Monolith. She'll end up fighting these ice golems, probably. King still moving on the outside of the base, which is ideal for now. We pop that Warden ability. Invincibility for a few seconds in the core of the base. Royal Champion took the Monolith. She'll take care of the ice golem easily. It's working out quite well. Time is the only thing that could be a worry, but he's moving through each section of the base like butter. And there goes the spiky ball. It does some nice damage. 30 seconds on the clock. Still got a champion ability. Got 4 super barbs for these outside buildings. I think he's got it. Pops the champion ability. Snowflake looks great. Those defenses are frozen. The super barbs grab everything on the outside. 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. Ladies and gentlemen, another 3 sports. 3 sports. Lol. Another 3 stars for Kerry Esports. Another 3 sports. Let's go. What's up, what's up, what's up? Just chill. Tactilize the Edwin. Jorabek. Hazaifa. Science. Puvarasan. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Queen charge recall to Meteor's #1. Is it? I believe it. I believe it. How many people we got in here? Almost 70 on Twitch. YouTube Shorts, we got 110. Normal YouTube, we got almost 200. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. What's the easiest strategy for Legends? Probably Meteor Golems. And you got to decide how you want to do your corner funnel. If it's a normal Warden Walk, if it's a Warden Fireball, if it's a Queen Warden Recall. Mr. Perry in the house. Let's go. On the right, we got a Queen with an Angry Jelly, an Ice Golem, and a Grand Warden. Sweet. We'll take out the enemy Archer Queen. We'll go inside for the Fire Spitter. Easy. Setting a nice little funnel and drop the Invis spell to take care of the Expo. We could get the Poison Tower out of the way. That would be super nice. Before hitting the recall. Yes. Beautiful timing. Just get rid of that spell towers. You don't have to worry about it later. I love it. Archer at 12 o'clock. There's a lot of skellies I got pulled. We drop 1 Meteor Golem. We drop an Ice Golem. We redeploy the heroes. Skeleton spell in the mix. Meteor Golems are all in. A little bit awkward with some of these buildings on the right being left up based on how he dropped his troops. Hopefully it works out. On the left, we got the King and the Frosty. 1 Super Barb is going inside and actually fixing the funnel. He's going to get that storage uncontested, so I think it's going to work out just fine. We drop the Royal Champion in the northwest. King trying to fight the enemy champion. He's just beating on a wall, which is unfortunate, but I think the snakes will take out that champion, and the King will redirect back to the outside. Queen got some unfortunate pathing. She's going to be separated from all the Meteor Golems. We do Overgrowth in the core. We Poison Spell in the enemy Furnace. Royal Champion hitting so many traps on the left side of the base. But the healers are still healthy. That might be the most important part right now. King goes down on the left side of the base. We got a Warden Eternal Tome. We could actually get the champion in the Eternal Tome, and I suggest you do. It's not an Eternal Tome. It's a Heroic Torch. Let's go, so everybody can walk through walls. That would have been extra nice if the King was, the Queen was with them, but she's not. She's doing her own thing. She's gonna have to go to ability against the Ricochet Cannon. We Overgrowth the Monolith Inferno Tower combo on the bottom side of the base. This Inferno in the middle doing so much damage to our healers. Royal Champion going down. Uses her last Rocket Spear. Spirit Fox is dead. She's gonna go down for the count. Grand Warden trying to do as much damage as he can. We will get through that multi-archer tower. Queen goes down the outside of the base, picks up the other Ricochet Cannon, but it completely fizzles apart. We have Invis spells, and we just didn't use them to keep the Royal Champion alive, or the Queen, or the Warden. So now he's just using Invis spells on half a Meteor Golem, going for trash buildings. That's a bit of a rip. 80% as it fizzles out. Nice try. Oh boy! Oh, this is kind of nice. Might be some nice clickbait. Clouse going against Yoyo's base as Yoyo makes a return to esports. Susie streaming both Boom Academy versus VN Champs War. Oh, streaming Boom Academy versus VN Champs War. I had 5 out of 8 1 stars. What? Hold up, I gotta pull up her stream. That's some ridiculous number. Just looking at the war map, bro. You see all the bases with 1 star. Oh my gosh. What even is that war? It's about to be a 7-star to 7-star finish. That's great. Wowzers. Crazy. You are a member. Yay, congrats. Some kind of record? It might be. What is the army composition for Queen Walk Recall Meteor? Just look at some of these triples and copy it. That's Super Bowler. Just go back and rewatch some of them and copy. The man, the myth, the legend, Lexnos has the final attack of the war. And he's going against Yoyo 23, former world champion coming out of retirement and making a comeback in the Town Hall 18 Esports. Ladies and gentlemen, can Clouse defeat his base? Yoyo 23 was a world champion before Clouse was, fun fact. Back in the ATN days, right? I think alternate attacks. Was a world champion back in what, like 2020? I think so. There's a recall. Clouse makes a nice, easy funnel. Skeleton spell. Meteor golems are inbound. Now we got the super barbarian on the bottom side of the base to help funnel, and everybody redeployed right here. Let's go. Let's go. We'll make our way inside toward the monolith. Poison tower slows us down a little bit, but oh well. Oh well. Royal champion deployed between the main group and the king, who is dropped on the left side of the base with the wall break. He has easy access to the enemy royal champion. Jump spell gets us to the core. We're going to fight the enemy long shot, take out the town hall. We overgrowth the revenge tower and the eastern inferno. Tornado trap spinning us in circles. We do have to fight some ice golems, which makes things a little bit slower. Royal champion gets distracted by some skelly. She goes back to the inferno tower on the left. She's got the spirit fox helping her do some work. We got a snowflake ability whenever he wants to pop it. We'll take this town hall down. Overgrowth expires. We do have a bunch of spells, though. Okay. Champion. Snowflake. Boom, boom, boom. Several defenses frozen. We're going to fight the enemy minion prince. Get through him while the totem distracts. Queen popping her ability. Giant getting out in front. The warden taking a lot of damage. Now the healers are helping him a little bit. Freeze on the left to help the royal champion. The king was still getting value. He finally goes down, but we got some extra Valkyries on the outside of the base helping him out because we used the siege barracks. This has a chance. Invis the royal champion. Warden getting targeted by the multi-archer tower is not good news. We might lose our rage gem if he goes down. Healers need to help him out. Healers are on 1 HP. Royal champion on 1 HP. She goes down. Queen switches walls and starts going for the junction. What in the world? Why didn't she just target the junction first? Warden, where are you going? He steps away trying to fight a mortar. Queen grabs the air defense. If this warden can stay alive, he might have a chance. The Rage Gem helps the Queen do extra damage, which helps speed up the time. We need the Rage Gem. We need the Warden to stay alive, and it looks like he will. We lose all the healers. It's Queen, Warden, Tesla on the left. Bomb Tower's gonna go down to the boogers. 22 seconds for cleanup. Go, 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 go. Mr. Lexnos. Pick up that collector. The boogers can get that one. We just need the Queen to go left. We lose the sneezy. Boogers will get that. 13 seconds. I think he's got it. Ladies and gentlemen, 98%, 99, and 100. Clouse gets it done against former world champion Yoyo 23. Ayo, Clouse officially says, welcome back to esports, Mr. Yoyo 23. And it's a big old victory for Kerry Esports. How about that? 14 stars to 11. Jeez. Oh, baby. Yeah. Mr. Parrot with the 22 months. Let's go.
Lexnos dancing mochi.
Ayo, thank you for that love and support, homie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing today? I'm sorry about your Panthers. I'm sorry about your Panthers. Ugh. Have you been watching the rest of the games, though? almost every single playoff game has come down to like the last minute, except that Seahawks game last night. My goodness, those 49ers. They got kind of bent over. It was at least a better game than you expected. Nice. Nice. We got 2 Queen Walkers Wars coming up next, guys, so don't go anywhere. Grab your popcorn. Get ready for some Queen Walkers action. 2 Queen Walkers Wars back-to-back coming up next. It'll be Queen Walkers versus RNG TPM, and then it'll be Queen Walkers versus Vatic. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Check DM and show. Boom, boom, boom. This is hilarious. Alright, I can show this real quick. Oops, I broke it. Hold on. Oops, I'm still here. Hi. Look at this. Look at this score, guys. This match just happened. I think this is the one Susie was just covering. Boom Academy. We know Boom Academy, man. They're supposed to be a great team. And VN Champions? Alright, maybe this isn't the VN Champions I was thinking of. But look at these scores. This is the end result. 8-7. Oh my gosh. 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. 5 1-stars in one match and not a single triple. It would have been even more funny if it was like 5 1-stars and 5 triples. Oh boy. Oh boy. What a war. Thank you for showing that to us. Put this in the Hall of Shame, for real. Are those wars are tournaments? Yes, they are part of tournaments. If you would have gotten that one building against Vatic, you would have to face Queen Walkers next. Dude, that would have been epic, though. Maybe not. You probably would have scheduled it for a time that I don't want to stream it. Lol. Oh. Why is 83% MVP over the 93% guy? I have no idea how they calculate MVP. What's that tattoo on my arm? It's my wife's name. At least this one is. What do we title this war? Boom, 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 boom. Did he do anything weird in this attack that I can highlight? Not really, huh? I might do a weird thumbnail here. Don't at me. Yoyo 23, 5th retirement title, for real. Thought you were taking pictures. Gotcha. Permanent tattoo hurts, bro. No way. Dude, I should have considered that before I got mine then. Oh my gosh. Nobody told me. I'm doomed. What time is it? Is Queen Walker's match starting yet? Nah, we can watch another replay. Did he unretire again? Apparently. Apparently, man, he got bored. So he's like, yeah, might as well go play Clash again. Who's texting me? Oh, I need to go refill my coffee. Use code Lexnos. Woo! Queen Walker's match coming up next, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna restart this replay so I have time to get coffee. BRB, 2 minutes. I'm not late. You're late. I'm not late. You're Nate. You're late. You're Nate. Boom, 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 boom. Please work. Coffee refilled. Even got to hug my kiddo. Look at that. Plenty of time. Oy. You want to start streaming? Woo! What are my PC configurations and other stuffs? Model name like camera, mic, headphones, softwares for stream. My goodness. You're just going to copy my whole setup because I'll let you. Let me see. I have a copy paste somewhere that has all my PC specs. I'll start with that. If I can find it. If I can find it. I found it. YouTube says there's too many characters. Rip me. Hello? That'll work. What's up, everybody? There are my PC specs. Camera is a Sony A6400. I can't remember what lens I put on it, but it's some fancy special lens as well. Mic is pretty cheap. Honestly, you don't have to go crazy with the microphone. I use a pretty cheap mic and it works out just fine. Let's see, what else did you want to know? Everything else is just personal preference, bro. It doesn't matter what headphones you use. Just buy any headphones that work. As well as your keyboard and mouse. There's a million different choices. Just pick something you like. What'd you eat for breakfast? 0. I ate coffee for breakfast. What did you eat for breakfast? Coffee is the breakfast of champions. When is Repotted Gaming playing? I think they played early this morning before I woke up. Did you see Doomsday teasers? I have been watching them. Is there a new one that came out? Dude, they're just going to have like 74 teasers released before the movie actually comes out at the end of the year. Is that OBS Studio for stream? Yeah. Yeah, I use OBS. Just use the free version of OBS. That's all you need. And you can stream directly to YouTube or Twitch or both through OBS. Last time you watched COC Esports, it was Town Hall 14 and 15. Dang, it's different. It's definitely a lot different now. Yeah, unfortunately, after Town Hall 16, the meta really became more spammy, for sure. Putting teasers together and it's the entire movie. Yeah. They're going to show a big teaser during the Super Bowl? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I will 1000% be watching the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is an American holiday. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Lalo in big 2026. Bro, we're gonna find a way, all right? Just have faith. Lalo's gonna make the most epic comeback ever next year. Maybe halfway through this year. I really think we just need some crazy equipment. Some crazy equipment to help out. Whether it's a Grand Warden equipment or a Minion Prince equipment, there's going to be something that all of a sudden just makes balloons like tanky as heck or this or that. It's possible. We just need them to do it. Your relatives live in Texas? Dude, my exes live in Texas. That's a song. Shout out. Boom, boom, boom. Is there any chance Clouse coming back to Na'Vi? No idea. No idea. Boom, boom. Did Clouse attack yet? Yes. You missed him in the last war. He tripled. Clouse will not be participating in this war because he is not a member of Queen Walkers. He did thrice today. 2 out of 3 triples. Let's go. Bro, can you show me your base? Dang, dude. At least take me out to dinner before you ask me to show you my stuff. You show me your base, all right? You show me yours, I'll show you mine. Goodness gracious. You want to do a Twitch prediction for this war? We can. I'll set one up. What are we playing? RNG TPM. Oops. What button did I just push? I broke everything. Except not really. Is that Na'Vi? The way you're thinking of it? Probably. Everyone on Twitch, vote for who you think's going to win. This is Queen Walkers. They changed their name back to Queen Walkers as the Na'Vi sponsor has left the building. Vatic match is right after this one. 5 builder not working. I know. I'm lazy, huh? What am I doing? What am I doing with life? If you don't have your builders working 24/7, you're not doing something right. I'm behind. Oh my goodness. Everything's falling apart. Oh well. 32 gigabytes of RAM? Who are you, Bill Gates? To be fair, I got all my RAM for this PC before the price increase. In fact, I put this PC together like 2 years ago. But rest in peace, anybody trying to buy RAM today. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. RNG TPM versus Queen Walkers. Here we go. Let's see a good one. Oh my gosh, I missed something juicy. The fireball went off. Alright, at least we saw the fireball just in time for that. Warden setting a funnel on the right side of the base against Mr. Stars' base. We do have meteor golems for the rest of the attack. Warden already set a half-decent funnel. He fought the enemy royal champion. He sent the fireball. Eliminated several buildings off the right side corner. Bomb hive is there in the middle of the base. We're still waiting, man. He's being patient. He's being too patient. Start the attack, brother. The funnel is set. What are you waiting for? There we go. Ice Golem, Queen, Meteor Golem. In fact, oh, you waited too long. The long shot locked onto your Warden, and now you have to waste a spell. Meteor Golem, Skelly spell, Log Launcher, Barbarian King. Earthquake, Earthquake, Earthquake. Triple Earthquake. He just didn't use him with the fireball? What happened there? Wall break is in. I need to go take out this town hall, man. Is everybody walking around the town hall? Finally, 2 meteor golems come back inside. Totem spell distracting the long shot. The queen just completely dipped out, though. Royal champion at 9 o'clock. We got through the town hall. We're gonna fight the enemy long shot. We're starting to split into 2 different groups because the queen dipped out. She went around the base. Now she's going to beat on a wall with the Barbarian King. 2 Meteor Golems fighting Ice Golems. Warden doesn't know who to stick with. World Champion on the left. Invis going to help her out. Poison Tower slowed her down a bit. Got 4 spells on standby. Still got some hero abilities ready to rock and roll. All of them except the Warden. Overgrowth expires. Got to get through this Revenge Tower. Got to get through the right side defenses. Tesla Farm on the bottom section. We do have a Royal Champion Rocket Spear going to come in clutch, hopefully. Get through this Revenge Tower. Come on. Come on. Yes, we get it. Maybe. My goodness, that Revenge Tower does so much damage. Another Invis. Rocket Spear's coming in from the left. Super Barb over there doing some work. The Queens are low on HP. The Warden goes down. The Barbarian King struggling. We pop his ability finally. Spiky Ball helps a little bit. Royal Champion goes down to the Super Wizard Tower. Queen's trying to get through the wall, but the real Queen died, and the clone Queens will expire. It's up to a Giant and a Barbarian King, and he's out of time as well. Soon. He had a chance for a second there. But rip. This one going to start off with a high percent. Just got into the 90s. In fact, it might be exactly 91. 91 against Stars' base to start the war. Hoi. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, bro. Give me Town Hall 15 level max, please. My goodness, who am I? Santa Claus? Queen Walker still with Navi? No. No, they are not. His Fireball got forced. That's what happened. So the Fireball didn't even go where he wanted it. He probably wanted it all the way in the core. Good catch. Good catch. See, that's why I have you guys here to help me. Hui. Why did Yoyo play on such a random team? I don't know. He's probably friends with some of those guys. Riuda bringing Meteor Golems. Earthquake, Invis, and Fireball. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Set a nice corner funnel. Healers on the Grand Warden. He'll snipe some buildings. Wall break on the left. Warden will grab the bomb tower. Fight the enemy Barb King? No. But the Barb King wants to fight him, that's for sure. Sends a Headhunter. Minion Archer funnels on the left for now. Meteor Golem's going to go inside. We do fight the enemy Barb King quite easily with the use of a Headhunter. Poison the enemy. Headhunter send the Road Champion to the left side of the base with a Skeleton Spell to help distract. That was a lot of talking in 2-second period. Gonna take out these buildings. Overgrowth, the right side of the core. Also snag the Revenge Tower in that Overgrowth. Cool. Continue to make our way closer and closer to the Town Hall section. We'll take out the enemy Minion Prince. Healers trying to help out these Meteor Golems that hop the wall. They're going for all these Teslas. Troop Launcher throwing barrels into the mix, helping out from the top side while the King works in at the 6 o'clock angle. Sure. Did he have a Root Rider in there? What the heck? I think he had a Root Rider come in from the Troop Launcher. That was very random. Very random. Royal Champion, King are clearing out that 6 o'clock compartment. We need somebody to go take out the Town Hall. I think the Queen will actually snipe it now. Overgrowth. Was that a second Overgrowth? I think it was. We lost most of the Meteor Golems. We lost all the healers. Royal Champion with the Invis spell, popping her Rocket Spear abilities. I am worried though. Once this Overgrowth expires, Royal Champion gets bamboozled. She goes down. Queen has no healing. We do have her ability though. But she's not going toward the key defenses. She's going to walk away from them. The Giant comes back around for the defenses while the Queens go away. Giant can't do this by himself though. Ricochet Cannon hits so hard. He gets the rage effect. He's going to smack down that Ricochet Cannon. But it's too little too late. He goes down. The Queens expire. That's just a clone Queen. The real Queen died? I guess so. 90%. Can you at least get 91 to tie the other attack? Oh, he can't, can he? Seeking Air Mines hit the sneezy. Bro, get that. Yes! No way! No way! 91%. And we got a perfect tie after the first round of attacks. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Who's the current Best player in the game, in your opinion? I don't know, man. It's hard to say. I don't think we've had enough time to make a call like that. No one? I think no one is the right answer. No one's the best. I don't think I've seen a player yet that's extremely consistent in this meta. Even the best players are just having random fails. I think we need to give it more time. What up, Naorim? Boom, 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 boom. What league or competition is it? Let's see. What tournament is this for? I have no idea, but I'll look. I never really keep track of which tournament they're playing in. All I care about is the matchup and how juicy it is. This is for the Style Warm-Up Cup. This one in particular. Boom. Santiago, 4 healers. We start with the Queen and a Unicorn. Top side of the base, we got 4 meaty golems. We have an Apprentice Warden. We'll make a funnel with the Queen and the Warden and recall spell. We get through the Teslas, easy. We get through the air defense. We're going to invis to force Queen back inside. Make sure she goes for this corner. We want the Expo down for the corner funnel. Beautiful. We get it. Could even let her get a little bit more too. She's still healthy. Grab that multi-archer tower. Maybe an invis spell. Yeah. Grab the fire spitter. She's going for archers. Is there any chance she'll take the archer queen? We're going to go ahead and recall out of there. Redeploy it to the upper side and walk to the right. Let's do it. Funnel is set. Queen gonna fight the enemy Barbarian King. Headhunter was stuck on the booger there. Didn't retarget to heroes, which is interesting. Drop the Royal Champion on the right. King over there with the Frosty. Bomb Hive ready to do a lot of damage. At least we're gonna get through it early. We got the Totem Spell distracting on the right side of the base, so the Royal Champion makes her way in there. Although RC's gonna get distracted fighting the enemy King. Or is that a Minion Prince? I think it's a Minion Prince. King with Frosty on the right, starting to get hit by the Ricochet Cannon. He's gonna take a lot of damage here. Warden has a Heroic Torch, and we pop it now. Woo! Go, Queen, go. Queen can walk right through walls. I love it. Overgrowth on the left, sure. Although he missed the sweeper. King on the right side of the base gonna fight the enemy champion. The Heroic Torch allowing everyone to walk through walls, even the Royal Champion. As if she needed to. Queen, Warden go up top. They're still walking through walls. Now the ability wears off. Healer went down here. Healer died. Meter Golems with the Royal Champion doing their thing on the south side of the base now. We got 2 totem spells. Do we use them for the Queens? Do we use them for the Champion? What do you think? What do you think? Tries to drop it way back there, so the Ricochet Cannon is distracted for now. You might want to distract the Monolith soon. Maybe. 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 You're letting the Champion die, brother. She's dead as heck. Now we distract the Monolith as the Queens are beating through some walls. Baby Dragon on the top left. 30 seconds on the clock. This is looking pretty decent, though. Santiago! Is he going to get it done for RNG TPM? We have an Ice Golem that can freeze the Monolith. 23 seconds. King has a decent amount of health. The Queen and Warden have way more health. The Super Giant, or the Giant rather, gets in front. Raged up. Rage Gem. Down goes the Monolith. Down goes the Builder Hut. RNG TPM. Get a triple against Queen Wowkers. This might be a juicy match. Let's go. Does my wife have a Clash account? No. Maybe. No. Maybe. Rebel J, 4 miles in. Let's go. Go faster, dude. Go faster. Just watched Boom vs. V in Esports. Yeah, that was great. I heard about that results of that match. Boom, 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 boom. Is there any Indian team you feel they are good? I don't know yet. You tell me. Hydro always the best? Dude, that's true. Hydro's the #1 Town Hall 18 player. For sure. Oh. When will Baby Nose get a Clash account? Terms of service say they have to be 13 years old. So that's my official answer. Tee. Look at all these guys admitting to breaking the terms of service. Ban them! Ban them! Lol. Gaku going in for Queen Waukus. Need a 3-star just to keep up with RNG TPM. How about that? Queen with the Angry Jelly. Warden in behind for the extra damage. Invis spell, because why not? We will take out the Ricochet Cannon. We will take out the Scatter Shot. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Go ahead and recall. Let's do it. Let's do it. What's next? Where do we enter? What side of the base? Onto the left with all the heavy stacked damage. Skeleton spell, excuse me. Meteor Golems, Troop Launcher, Healers, redeployed. Everybody go, 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 go. Overgrowth on the Bomb Hive and the Poison Tower, because why not? Why not? Poison spell on the enemy CC troops. Royal Champion way over on the left. Everybody going inside. Got a lot of stuff to fight. We do have a Warden ability that we can push at any moment we want. It's no Eternal Tome. It's just a Healing Tome. Might as well push it early. You probably should push it early. There it is. Healing Tome in full effect. Royal Champion Snowflake ability. She was starting to take a lot of damage. Take out some of these multi-archer towers. Take out the Monolith. Air Skellies will finally go for the Town Hall. King is in on the upper side of the base. Overgrowth expires. We do have a second Overgrowth that we could utilize whenever he's ready to use it. The Grand Warden went down. Gaku might already be running into trouble here. Spiky Ball ability as the King is starting to go down. Totem Spell distracting. He's not using that second Overgrowth. He's being maybe too patient with this Overgrowth as all of his units are dying. Every single Meteor Golem is dead. No, we got one on the top side with the Archer Queen up there. But yikes, brother. He's getting kind of bamboozled, not gonna lie. Giant trying to bust through the wall and does. We lose the last remaining healer. Nobody took out the Ricochet Cannon on the upper side of the base. Grand Warden dead. Champion dead. The King's about to die to the Ricochet Cannon. Gaku's in big trouble. As the Queen goes down, it's a big old defense for Santiago. Santiago hit a triple, I think, against Gaku's base, and then a defense against Gaku, man. Santiago +1, Gaku -1. Yikes. Oof. Where's Nick? He's working. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, everybody? The stream looks weird for you. If you don't like the vertical view, just click on my profile, go to the home page, and click on the other stream, the horizontal stream. Ugh. Dude, I can't believe it's 2026. That feels so weird to say. I feel like 2020 just happened. You know? It's like COVID was just a thing. Where did the time go? Ugh. Or come to Twitch because Twitch is better. Yeah, you just got to watch like 7 minutes of ads if you're on mobile. If you're on PC, you can just get an ad blocker. Do you play any multiplayer on PS5? Not much. I typically stick to single player games. That's kind of been my groove lately. I think the older you get, the more you enjoy just having single player games. Plus, I like to be able to pause my game in case kiddo needs me or wife needs me to do something. Anyway, RNG TPM. We got Inferno Baby Dragons. We got Dragon Riders. Here we go. Here we go. Where do we start? This is like that Tribe Gaming attack we saw the other day. Just spam Inferno Babies and Baby Dragons and somehow it works. Somehow it works. Flame Flinger working on the bottom side of the base. Sure. Gonna grab the scatter shot and the air defense. Easy. We got an archer on the bottom side. this just takes forever. We gotta wait 7 years for the setup. Might as well drink some coffee. That was yummy. Giant arrow. I'm glad I was zoomed out. Earthquakes, lightning spells. We get the bomb hive and the fire spitters. Oh, we got one of them. I guess the giant arrow didn't hit the bottom one. Oh well. And that's the side we're spamming dragons into. Rip. Oh well. Here we go with the dragons. Right side of the base. Dragon riders, Inferno baby dragons behind to get all the trash buildings and everything else. Totem spell distracts the enemy long shot. Queen, king, clearing on the right side of the base all the way up to 12 o'clock and around. Still got a ward ability. What's it's going to be? It's going to be a healing tome with the eternal tome. We got a meteor staff with the dark orb. Overgrowth on the back end of the base. Even though we're not even close to being in range of any of those defenses yet. Kind of jumped the gun on that. Pop the warden ability. And since you have an eternal tome, this overgrowth feels completely wasted. Like you don't even need the overgrowth until that warden ability wears off. Oh well. I'm being critical. There's a dark orb. That's not only going to help the minion prince, but it helps the king and queen up north. We drop a totem spell to distract the revenge tower. So many dragons alive on the left side of the base. We got more totem spells. Just keep dropping them, dude. Just keep dropping them. Because you're about to lose everything. There's another one on the left. Multi-gear tower still up. It stays up. King, queen both died up top to the multi-archer tower. We're about to lose the Grand Warden. He gets 2-shot by the enemy minion prince. That's insane. Dragon Riders going for defenses only. They skip the enemy heroes. That's the downside about them. Minion prince on defense is cracked. Is going to be great percent. I think he should have delayed that overgrowth, man. It really would have made a difference. 92% here. Use code Lexnos. Woo! Let's go. You played 10 hours of Fortnite every day during COVID? I feel that. Oh, I still actually play Fortnite every once in a while. I might play some Fortnite tonight. I just play on my PlayStation though. I don't go try hard on the PC anymore. I just like gaming on the couch. It's crazy because I got such an amazing PC here that could outperform my PlayStation in every single way possible, but yeah, I just prefer to game on my PlayStation. What did you just type, Mr. Perry? Jeez. You just stick to no builds? Oh yeah, me too. I play 0 build if I play Fortnite. I just run around, grab some stuff, go pew pew. You play on a PC with a controller because you started on a PS4. So you want the console experience, but at the same time, you want the high-end PC. Main question is, do you like sitting at the desk rather than gaming on a couch or something? Have you played Claire 33 Expedition? I have it on my PlayStation. I bought it when it was on sale this holiday season. I still need to give it a proper playthrough. I could say that about like 40 different games. I purchase so many games when they go on sale, and then I have yet to play them because there's just not enough time to play all the good games. Yada coming in with a Warden Walk. A triple by Queen Walkers could get them right back in this match and tie things up. Invis. Quake. Behind the Town Hall, we fireball. Boom. Look at that. He did so much damage to the Town Hall with the Quakes and the Fireball as well. Now we just gotta let the Warden get up there and snipe it. We don't have a poison spell, or we do. He used it early in front of the Warden and didn't get it onto the furnace. Which means we gotta take a minute here to get through all this stuff. Furnace will expire, but it takes a while. Alright. Long shot doing so much damage to the Grand Warden. Totem spell in. We're going to go ahead and drop the Queen. Okay. But that means we won't get the Town Hall now. I mean, we could probably deploy a baby dragon or something to go get the Town Hall. We'll get through the enemy long shot. We'll get through the multi-archer tower. There's an ice golem on the right. They're going to keep walking to the right. Healers, get off the warden and go help the queen, please. Yeah, the baby dragon and the boogers should be able to pick up the town hall slowly but surely. Minute 40 on the clock. Took a long time for the setup. Queen's going to have to pop ability because these healers won't get off the full health warden, man. The healer AI is always wonky. Siege barracks on the right side of the base. Royal Champion deployed with the Spirit Fox over there. Skeleton Spell trying to distract some of these defenses. Ooh, a Tesla popped. It killed the baby drag. Sneezy might go help out. Why is this Sneezy? The Warden died? The Warden's supposed to stay behind everybody else. I was just saying he was full health, and the healers finally abandoned him, and then he died. Oh, gosh. Earthquake boots look good in the core of the base. He's going to go down quickly to the enemy Minion Prince and the Monolith. The Town Hall did go down, thank goodness. Royal Champion now leading the charge with her Snowflake ability. It's beautiful. But now she has to fight the Barbarian King without a Headhunter. Oh, there's a Headhunter, very delayed. Royal Champion had to use her ability. Rocket Spears. Going in. Rocket Spears and Snowflake. The Queen died as well. Man, just everything falls apart. We got one freeze left over. But there's too many defenses left. And the healer doesn't even want to help the Royal Champion. Man, I wish you could control healer AI. I wish there was a way you could like tap on the healers and then tap on what you want them to go heal. Like mid-attack. It would just be so nice. We get through the air defense. He still has the freeze spell. Is this just going to be a time fail? I think it is. Or is it? Yeah, I think it is. 7, 6, 5, 4. The champion does go down, but dude, there's still like 3 meteor golems alive. Although they are getting low on health. 94%. So close, but yet so far. Who's the GOAT of Clash as per you? My vote would still be Clouse, but I'm probably biased. I think Clouse had the biggest impact on Clash of Clans esports as a whole amongst the entire community. I think it's hard to say otherwise. Earthquake spell, Skelly spell, Log Launcher, Ice Golem, and Giant Arrow. Alright. Cool. Cool. We got a giant. We got a totem spell. Here we go with Meteor Golem spam from the right side of the base. No healers in this attack whatsoever. The Log Launcher is responsible for taking out the Town Hall, I guess. Meteor Golems will make their way inside. Super Yeti, Queen helping. We'll take out the enemy long shot. We'll fight the CC troops. We'll get the Town Hall with the Super Yeti chain. I think so. He had a Super Valk in there as well for the little baby rage. Meteor Golems on the right, slowly doing their thing. I always just think this attack feels so strange without having healers. But maybe that's just me. Where's the Grand Warden? He decided to walk down south with the Queen. We overgrowth the left side of the core. Royal Champion. Totem spell up there. Royal Champion gonna take out the Expo. We get the Inferno Tower. Totem spell distracting. King still has an ability. Royal Champion, Grand Warden. Why do we wait till he's just by himself and then let the auto ability go off? Complete waste of the Eternal Tome. This fell apart fast. RNG not getting it done with this attack. This opens the door for Queen Walkers to finally catch back up though with their next attack, because this one's going to be low percent, which is what Queen Walkers needed. They were down on percent and a star. Now I think they could actually take the lead if they triple. Minion Archer going to grab another couple buildings, so this will be a 70% attack. I don't think he's going to get much more than that. He might get 71 if the Minion can grab the second building. Yeah, should be 71. Nice try. The YouTube views make the decision easy. It's like, because Clash of Clans is a sort of esport where the meta changes every 3 months and it changes drastically every year when there's a new town hall level. I really don't think you could say there's a solid like best player of all time, because there truly was like a different best player in every single meta. It changed over time, and it's still changing every single meta. I mean, you could try to debate who was the best for the most amount of time or whatever. But I think a reasonable way to go about it is just like who had the biggest impact on the Clash of Clans scene as a whole. And if you look at the entire community, I mean, most people would just say, like, you think of old school Clash Esports, who was getting all the views, who was doing the craziest things, who was winning tournaments. I just think Clouse had the biggest impact for the longest amount of time. Ugh. "2019, all were trash." 2020 to 2022, Clouse. 2023, Picasso. 2024, General X. 2025, Darkstar. Well, there you go. Those are all solid picks. Those are all solid picks. 8 Legend attacks left. Wish you luck. Good luck. Bro didn't say max for 2025. I know, right? Like, what the... We're talking about esports. It is Clouse. Otherwise, it would be Galadon or Tony. Going old school with the content creators. I love it. To be fair, Galadon and General Tony, they made Clash YouTube popular back in the day. I'll give them that. Shout out Galadon. Ayo. Boom, 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 boom. Kazuma has a chance to get Queen Walkers back in this match. The score is currently 6-9. Teehee. And he brings Super Yetis to the table. A 3-star here would put Queen Walkers in the first lead they've had for the entire war. And they need it. Queen, Warden making their way inside. We'll take out the mortar. We'll go in for the Expo. Ricochet Cannon does a lot of damage, so we're going to use the Invis spell. Grab the Fire Spitter, grab the Air Defense, Tornado Trap spinning, so we're just going to go ahead and recall and get out of there because the long shot locked onto the Queen as well. Redeploy on the outside of the base. Angry Jelly effect is still there, though. Finally, it wears off. Queen will target anything. Warden's actually low on HP, and the Inferno Tower is doing damage while the healers are stuck on the Queen. He notices. He drops the freeze. Healers help out finally. We drop the Rage spell as well. We're back on track. But now all the healers are on the Warden, and the Queen is left alone. The Queen is left alone. Oh my gosh, dude. Healer AI just bugs the crap out of me. Healers do not have a brain. And the Warden gets locked onto by the long shot. Oh, great timing with the totem, but the giant bomb forces the Warden ability. Everything that could go wrong early in this attack is going wrong for Mr. Kazuma. Bye-bye Queen ability, bye-bye Warden ability. We don't get either of them for later. King, Royal Champion, left side of the base. Earthquake Boots went off a little bit early. The core's not opened up. We do have an Overgrowth spell. We use the poison. Out of the Siege Barracks comes Super Hogs and a Druid. Interesting combo. Healers are almost dead. Warden is dead. Queen's about to die to the Bomb Hive. Dude. Oh my gosh. No way. It's worse than I thought. Cheers to that. RNG's bases are just too good. Too good. Oh no. Guys, the town hall is important, by the way. Whew. 78%? Yikes. Ugh. Can you send bunch base links? I don't have access to these base links. You just gotta take a screenshot and recreate it yourself. That's what I used to do back in the day. Hello, Nose. Hello. Hello. Their base is always good. These guys got some good bases. Does synergy among players matter much? I think it does. Good players can perform worse if they're on a team that doesn't synergize well with them. I've definitely seen that. Or you can just be like P. Castro and just join a team and not talk to them and just always attack first. And so you literally just, you're not a team player at all. You just join in, do the first attack, and say bye. Some players do that. Bunch just got the biggest defense of his life. Now he's going in with super bowlers for the finishing blow. A 3-star here would end the war. It's completely over if he triples. If he gets a 1-star, then it's not over. Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess a 2-star here ends the war as well. Uh-oh. Warden walk on the right side of the base. Do we have a fireball? We do not. We do not. Flame Flinger's flinging. Warden is slinging. Angry Jelly is jellying. Healers are healing. Minion is funneling. We're giving it time. Waiting for the funnel to be set. Wall break is already in. Angry Jelly effect wears off. The funnel's pretty much set. We drop the queen with the unicorn. To go down toward the wall break area. King, Ice Golem, Super Bowlers to bowl. Let's do it. Totem Spell is inbound, distracting the Barbarian King on defense, distracting the long shot. Ice Golem, Royal Champion, finding lots of traps on the bottom side of the base. Super Bowlers take out the long shot quite easily. Oh no, that was the enemy Barb King. Long shot's still there, hiding behind the walls like a coward. It's actually a very strategic position. He knows what he's doing. Royal Champ is going to go in and fight him. We have a Druid trying to help out, but because the champion goes invisible, the Druid gets targeted. Bowler's going to make their way inside the jump spell. Warden ability popped. Rage spell is raging. King trying to beat through another wall to go for the Town Hall. Sure. Royal Champion on the outside of the base, picking up the slack where the King left off. Bowlers, as long as the healers can stay on him, they're looking okay. How is the Warden low on HP? Somebody heal the Warden for a quick second. Champion pops ability and dies instantly. But the 2-star has been secured. He's actually kind of lucky that the King went for the Town Hall because everybody else was going to skip it. Super Minions on the right, helping the Bowlers, the Queen, as they make their way all the way around the edge of the base. Oh, nobody got that Monolith. It was close. It was close, but it stays up. Super Minions will grab it. We got the Invis spell to help them out. Everybody else on the other side of the base died. Queen can move around the outer edge of the base. Just trying to pick up percent. I think it's going to fail here, but the 2-star is what was important. So unfortunate for Kazuma, man. The 1-star cost them everything. And just taking a look at the percent, even if Kazuma had just picked up the Town Hall, not gotten any more percent, but just gotten the Town Hall, Greenwalker still would have had a chance to win with their last attack. I think so. Maybe not. He might be securing it just now with the percent. No. I think Queen Walkers actually could have won it with the triple if Kazuma had picked up the Town Hall. Anyways. Boom, 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 boom. Ayo. Yeah, he could have. Because if Queen Walkers tripled their last attack, they're going to have better percent, but they're down by 1-star. Yikes. After the balance, Town Hall 18 still hard? Yes. In esports mode, it is hard. In normal mode, it's probably easy. Hi, Dadika. Where am I from? The US of A. Boom, 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 boom. All right. How's the weather? It hasn't been snowing much so far this winter. We had one crazy snow day where in 24 hours we got 14 inches of snow at my house. But that's pretty much it. That's like the only... It actually technically snowed last night, but it was like a half inch. I think it's already going to be gone. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been pretty dry here. Stars has the final attack of the war. Going in with the queen, going in with a warden. Angry jelly, so we could target defenses early. We're trying to take out that revenge tower right away. Do we have to invis to get over there? No, she targets it naturally. I love it. Invis spell to help with the damage though. Get the bomb tower. Distract with the totem spell. We're still taking a lot of damage there. Only 2 healers helping the queen. That's why the other healers just want to be on the full health warden for no reason at all. I'm telling you, man, these healers have no brains. He wants the bomb hive gone. I don't blame him. That bomb hive is scary. Might as well grab a scatter shot too if you're up for it. And he is. Pick up that scatter shot. Beautiful. Another totem. Another invis. I think that totem was completely wasted. Should have just used the invis. Get out of there, bro! Rip the ability. Rip the ability. The healers didn't get recalled either. Once that clone queen expires, at least the healers will switch. Redeploy on the right. No healers for now, though. Makes it a little painful. Did the warden get targeted by the expo? Now the warden ability goes off, and now the warden dies. Bruh. Skeleton spell just to try to distract the long shot. Log launcher from the right side of the base. Warden's dead as heck. The queen walked through one wall while the heroic torch was active, and then the warden died, which means the queen got stuck inside this wall compartment, and she keeps switching walls. She doesn't know how to get out of there. Oh no! Bro, he might 1-star. Nah, I don't think he's actually gonna 1-star, is he? But that's hilarious. The queen just got stuck. This is so unfortunate. Everything that could go wrong for Queen Walkers be going wrong. Queen finally got into the core. She took out the town hall, thankfully. Royal Champion popping rocket spears on the bottom side of the base. Get through that multi-arch tower. But then it's going to quickly fizzle out. Poison tower goes off to the Frosty. Meteor Golem still pushing through. Now he's got to fight the enemy Royal Champion. The multi-gear tower will do a lot of damage. RNG do be having crazy RNG on their side. This one falls short. 80%? Looks like it. Nice try, Mr. Stars, but that one's not going to work out. It's a big win for RNG today. 11 stars to 9. Queen Walkers are sleepy? Well, they better wake up, dude, because they're about to play Vatic next. Queen Walkers versus Vatic. Coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. That was actually pretty funny, with the queen getting stuck like that. Insert inappropriate meme there. My step queen got stuck. Hey, yo. Let's go back. Ain't no way you said just 14 inches. You can insert the meme there as well. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's great. That's great. Ah, all right. Snow. We were talking about snow. There we go. Yeah, dude, we just had a wild night where it was 14 inches of snow. Just like that. Legit had to shovel snow out of my driveway for like 6 hours. Because while I was trying to snovel, I just said snovel. While I was trying to shovel, it started snowing again. And it was so miserable. I was standing out there and it was like 3 degrees and I was trying to shovel, and then the wind just picked up and started blowing snow into my face, and I was like, oh hell no, I'm out of here. So then I had to stop shoveling, and then everything, all the snow came back onto the driveway. Oh my gosh, it was awful. It was awful. But luckily I got myself a truck so I can actually drive in the snow and the ice now. My poor little Mustang just wasn't able to do it. Alright, I want a picture of this queen being stuck. I'm gonna wait till the poison tower effect goes away. She switched walls like 4 times, I swear. I swear. That's good enough. It's good enough. Sig with the 50 gifted over on YouTube. Hey yo! My man. My man. You're going crazy. Thank you so much for that love and support, dude. Thank you so much. Holy heck. What a gamer. What a gamer. Why no alerts for YouTube subs? The truth is I just don't know how to set it up. Oh my goodness. I love you, Sig. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wowzers. Next match predictions. Let's do it. Who wins, Queen Walkers or Vatic? It's live. It's live. It's a whole lot of diapers. Oh yeah. It's a whole lot of diapers. My goodness. Sig might have just gotten me a box of diapers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Use code Lexnos, ladies and gentlefish. There was only 1 triple in this match. That's sad. Let's go back to a previous war and watch replays. Oh my gosh. Queen Walkers are on a losing streak. Hold on. Hold on. That's not good news. They won like 78 wars in a row and then they lost the last 2. Uh-oh. You blame me? It's my fault. It's all my fault. You live in Canada? No. I live in the US of A. What do you think about Queen Walkers underperform this early 2026? I mean, they've won like every single war except 2. I don't know if I'd call that underperform. Ugh. Where's Mr. Cat? There's one cat right over there, hanging out behind me. Alright, need a nice title for that war we just watched. What time is it? Should be spinning the war any second now. Queen Walkers versus Vatic is going to be amazing, or it won't be. 50-50 shot. Huh. Oh baby. Am I ever going to compete again in Clash Esports? No, definitely not. I don't got time to practice and try to be good at spamming meteor golems. No thanks. No thanks. I'll keep making videos, watching other people play a little bit. But that only takes me like 10 hours a week. If you want to actually be a good pro player, you got to play this game like 60 hours a week. No thanks. Most interesting matches today? I mean, that last one was pretty interesting. Queen Walkers looked like they fell asleep while they were playing. TBH honest. Hopefully this next one will be the best of the day. Trying to compete this year made you realize why NA is forever cursed. Our time zone is actually the worst for people with jobs. It really is. It really is. Ever since I went back to school, and especially now with my actual W2 job, it's like I can't even play this game. Like I could, but I can't. It was doable back in the day when all I was a content creator and I had all day to play Clash. RNG won? Yes, they did. We got one more match. Queenwalkers versus Vatic is about to start. We're watching a couple replays while we wait for it to start. What up, Lynn? How you doing? You're here just in time. Let's update stream titles as well. Boom, 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 boom. You are sick? No, I am healthy. Why you declare this bad juju on me? You'd rather war practice at midnight or early in the morning, but all your matches are between noon to 4 p.m. because it's when our other teams are available. Right? I mean, is it? Maybe it's just the Asian teams that I tend to watch the most. They play early morning for me. I guess a lot of the European teams don't even want to play like early morning USA time. They want to play a little bit later. It probably makes sense. I just tend to watch the Asian teams more than any other teams. I'm doing great, Geralt. How are you? How are you? Boom, bada bing, bada bam. I probably should be in the Vatic clan to show my support, but I'm already in Queenwalkers from the last war, and I don't feel like moving my account. So we're gonna stay here. But just know, everybody, go Vatic! Go Vatic! Oh. We will forgive you. Alright, thanks. How does it feel scheduling matches between Asian and EU America? Tell me, COC. Time zones are just a nightmare for scheduling. They sure are. Time zones are a nightmare. Boom, bada bing, bada bam. Boom, 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 boom. You only play GeoGuessr now. Oh gosh. You used to watch me on Twitch. You played Clash till time on 15 max. Crazy lazy farmer. Hey, what's up? Well, thanks for hanging out, Geralt. Hope you're doing well. If you don't like the vertical view on the YouTube short stream, you can click on the profile and head over to the other stream. I've also got a horizontal stream on YouTube, and we've got the horizontal stream on Twitch. However you want to watch. We're triple streaming. Triple streaming. The EU guys want to play at 3 or 4 a.m. Japan time. Yeah, I mean, when I was scheduling for my teams a few years ago, it did seem like that. Like the good EU teams, they're very stubborn about when they want to play. They only want to play like late night EU time, and that's it. They give you like a 2-hour window, and they're like, we're only available during these 2 hours of the day. And I'm like, what the heck? Maybe not every team, but a lot of teams were like that. You can't double stream on Twitch, right? I don't think there's a dedicated vertical stream on Twitch. There is like that feature on the browse page which shows you things in vertical, but it's like it's a horizontal preview. I mean, it's a vertical preview of a horizontal stream. It's weird. Twitch is weird. Here we go. Look at these lineups. Juicy. Stars, Gaku, Yada, Riuda, Kazuma. Sinthe, Tryhard, Kingsman, Anat, and Ness. Oh, baby. Watching since 2020. Still remember when you playing for Tribe with Nick and Eve, Kronos. Hey, how about that? Streaming while attacking your Legends hits in Twitch. 24-hour streams. Yeah, I could do it. I could do 24-hour streams back in the day before I had a real job and became a dad. I don't think it's possible now. 4 miles left in late stage regret right now. Keep going, Jay. Don't stop. Don't stop. Once you stop, your legs will cramp up. Just keep going. He's running a half marathon and sending messages on Twitch. I love it. Love you, Sig. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great day. Running a half marathon and still in Twitch? Yes, sir. Where am I from? The US of A. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. Ugh. Who's my favorite pro player? Hydro. Hydro. We got 5 minutes till the first attack. It's going to be an epic, epic matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Get your popcorn. I'm going to quickly use the bathroom. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Erica in the house. Hey, yo. How we doing? Oh, baby. Boom, 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 boom. How's the weather? The weather's okay. I haven't been outside, though. Do people actually go outside? The outside's scary. Nick used to attack first with Lalo in every match. Of course I remember. He was my teammate. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I remember those Town Hall 13 days. What's outside? That's what I'm saying, right? Does the outside actually exist? It's scary out there. Oh. Push-ups check. One minute, ladies and gentlefish. 1 minute till this epic showdown starts. Will we see a prime Lexnos Queen walk ever again? No. No. Maybe. I bet at Town Hall 23, they end up bringing Queen walks back. All right, Queen charges are going to be a thing again. Just wait 4 years, 5 years. It's scary when you live in a place where you can say it was just 14 inches of snow. Overnight, dude. Like in less than 24 hours. 14 inches of snow. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Like even in my big truck, I was like, I kind of don't feel comfortable just driving through 14 inches of snow. Like, I don't really want to do it. I actually didn't go anywhere that first day, even though I have the truck. I was like, I'm going to let some of it melt. And none of it, in fact, melted for at least like 2 days. Because it was just freezing cold for like 2 days straight. It was a little cold front that came through. At least they got lots of trucks that plow the snow on the main roads, but the neighborhood roads were just bad for like a whole week. So the first 2 roads you have to drive on before you get onto a main road were just awful. Absolutely awful. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The matchup you've all been waiting for. Highlight of the week. Vatic versus Queen Walkers. This is going to be an epic showdown. It's either going to be the best match you've ever seen, or it won't be. 50-50 chance. I like those odds. Here we go. Kingsman is in first with some earthquake spells, some lightning spells. The giant arrow hits both. We get the bomb hive and the revenge tower right away. Log launcher, giant, tornado trap, freeze spell, totem spell, skelly spell, and all the meteor golems are in from the left. No healers at all in this army. We do have some druids, so I guess we have healers. Some ground healers. I always forget that they actually exist. Going in from the left side, Super Valkyrie out of the log launcher with a skeleton spell and a baby Valk. A baby rage from the Super Valk over by the long shot. We got to fight the long shot. We got to fight the enemy barbarian king. We're going to be successful in both. Does the queen actually go in for the town hall? I don't think so. That could be a problem. Are we rocking Eternal Tome Rage Gem on the Grand Warden? You don't really need the Heroic Torch if he's just with Meteor Golems. The Meteor Golems get through walls pretty easily. It's just the queen that doesn't. Super Yeti was helping to distract for the queen, but now she's going to get locked onto by the scatter shot and the expo and the ricochet cannon. She's super dead. Super dead. Overgrowth spell on some of these defenses in the northeast. The boogers did pick up the town hall. Thank goodness. Those boogers were great. What a goofy statement. Meteor Golem still looking strong. Royal Champion standing behind everybody as she throws her rocket spears into the defenses. She's going to get through this section. We take out the enemy Archer Queen. We've used all of our spells after dropping the last invis. King has an ability. It's likely a spiky ball. It's exactly what it is. That can do some serious damage. It's going to go off right now. Yes, boom, boom, boom. Luckily, it's hitting all the defenses. Bears from the Druids making their way inside. Royal Champion trying to get through the Scattershot with 1 HP and a Dream. She goes down. Scattershot stays up. Meteor Golems are low on health. Plenty of time on the clock. But the Meteor Golems, even when they look like they're low on health, it's still a lot of health. 98% and climbing. Giant Bomb, Giant Bomb, Giant Bomb, triple Giant Bomb. 1 HP Meteor Golem recombines, takes out the Scattershot, and makes it over to the gold storage. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 HP and a Dream gets it done. Kingsman opens up this match with a 3-star. Ayo, that was close. Closer than close. Wowzers. Rigged. It's rigged. Woo! What up, Chayan 007? What era was your favorite? Let's see. What era was truly my favorite? It's hard to say. Like, I want to pick multiple. I had fun with Town Hall 13. I did. That's when I played with Tribe, and I did mostly hybrid myself. Town Hall 15 was also great. I was really heavily into Queen Charge Lalo for Town Hall 15. Honestly, the second year of Town Hall 14, though, might have been my favorite. Might. I think that was when I was with Chazmac. It was the second year, because Town Hall 14 had 2 years of esports. It was weird like that. It's the only one that had 2 world championships. And I was still heavily into Queen Charge Lalo during that meta. That second year of Town Hall 14, objectively was easier than both Town Hall 13 and 15. But I think I just had a lot of fun that year. That team I was on for Chazmac, I had a lot of fun with that team. Did some nice traveling too. Yada for Queen Walkers. Let's see if he can get a 3-star for them and tie things up right away. Going in with the early Queen Warden funnel. We do have the recall spell. We do have a fireball as well. Keep an eye on that. Queen's going to go inside. We could use the fireball early before recalling. Totem spell to help out. Another totem spell to help out. We grab the air defense. Holy damage. The damage is insane. Queen goes to ability after all the traps hit her. Already a slip up. The real Queen dies. A big slip up from Yada early in this attack. Where are we going to recall? We still have that fireball, by the way. He's trying to get it to the core of the base. Loses the real Queen in the process. The fireball works. Hits the Revenge Tower. Takes out the clan castle structure. We are successful with the redeployment. The healers need to hurry up and help the Grand Warden. The Grand Warden's about to die early. The Grand Warden dies early. More trouble. As he redeploys, the healers take forever to get back over there. The Ricochet Cannon locks onto the Grand Warden. This is already a big uh-oh. We got the King on the outside of the base. We do have a Royal Champion we could use. The long shot still defending the Town Hall. The Town Hall is basically an island over here by itself. It is low on HP, but you actually need someone to go target it. With the long shot defending, it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough because he already deployed most of his army. Actually, he gets some good pathing. Town Hall will drop. King moving around the outside of the base. Royal Champion over there following skeletons. You need to at least maximize percent, even if you've already given up on the 3-star. A Nat with a good base, getting an early defense in this matchup, it looks like. Royal Champion with her Snowflake ability. Rocket Spears will do some nice damage. King moving around the outside of the base. I'm starting to wonder if the Rocket Spear is actually the best equipment to pair up with the Snowflake. Because the whole point of the Rocket Spear is that she can stand back out of the way of the incoming damage while she throws the Rocket Spears. But if you have the Snowflake, all those defenses that would be hitting her if she was up close are frozen anyway. So I feel like it might not actually be an optimal pair to use Snowflake and Rocket Spear together. What do you guys think? Anyways, 80% here for Yada to open the war for Queen Walkers, and Vatic with the early lead. The downside of this opener, 2 spring traps, 2 giant bombs will force Queen ability. Nothing you can do about it. He should have invis the queen earlier. He literally waited till the queen was like 1 HP before dropping the invis. I think invis is just safer than totem spell for that sort of opener anyway. Instead of dropping the totem spell, he should have just dropped invis, because the ricochet cannon was shooting the totem, and the ricochet cannon bounced off the totem and still damaged the queen. So if all you do is invis instead, queen would have just been safe. Used haste vial with the flake. Nice. Very nice. Ness for Vatic. Invis. Quake. Fireball. Sets that early funnel. Fireball is successful. You can already see the funnel set. He's bringing meteor golems in for this attack. Just gonna give the warden a little bit more time? No. Here we go. The funnel is already made, so we'll go ahead and drop the queen. Fight these enemy heroes. Clear out these eastern buildings and walk up toward the northeast. Cool. Freeze spell. Queen Warden doing some nice damage. We'll take out the king. We'll take out the minion prince. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If the healers could get off the warden and onto the queen, that would be nice. These healers never like to cooperate. Sneezy takes a seeking airmine to the face. He goes down. Meteor golems from the northeast. King all the way up at 12 o'clock. Skeleton spell distracting. Teslas are popping. We still have a royal champion to deploy. Did he just lose every single healer? Holy traps. Didn't use cocoa balloons in the right spots. All the healers are bye-bye. Yikes. Nice traps from Riuda. Queen has the pop ability against the enemy long shot. Log launcher going to give him access to the town hall. Overgrowth spell is in. Extra balloons, cocoa balloons from the log launcher really serve no purpose since all the healers are already dead. King on the outside still looking healthy. Royal champion getting low on HP, but the Spirit Fox does go invisible for her. We need the queens to go take out the town hall. And they will. Thank goodness. Only one queen left. The real queen. We'll take out the town hall. Start making our way into the backside of the base. Got Rocket Spear on the Royal Champion. Got Totem Spell distracting. King has a spiky ball. We have a rage spell as well. Where do we use it? We're going to go ahead and use it for the last group of Meteor Golems and Archer Queen. Try to maximize percent a little bit here in the core. Spiky ball does some damage. Royal Champion moving through. She's going to start going down though. Super Wizard Tower hits pretty hard. She's low on HP as we make our way into the last section of the base. Does he still have a chance at tripling? Hold on. Hold on. If those Meteor Golems can keep distracting just a little bit longer for the Royal Champion. No, she gets locked onto by the Ricochet Cannon. It's so deadly. The giant bombs hitting the Meteor Golems. They all go down. He almost saved this. If the healers didn't die to traps, I think it would have been another triple. Lucky for Queen Walkers, those healers all went down to the perfect traps. Baby Dragon falls short. And it's going to be a 93% attack. Nice try. That was still really close, even though the healers all died early. Oh, baby. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Need 9 lightning spells for funnel. What in the heck are you smoking? Oh boy. How many people we got watching? We got 100 people on Twitch, 100 in the YouTube short stream, and 250 in the normal YouTube stream. Let's go! What's up, what's up, what's up? What's that, 350? 450 concurrent viewers. Almost at 500, dude. That's amazing. You guys are awesome. Everybody use code Lexnos if you want to help support the channel. Woo! Why, UATA 14 not playing? He retired a long time ago. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to help support the channel, make sure you go into settings, more settings. At the very bottom, type in code Lexnos before you buy anything in the shop. Also, if you go into the shop, you can just hit that C at the top right. type in code Lexnos. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Gaku is in with more meteor golems. Queen Walkers can catch back up, but they need a triple. Let's see if he can get it done. Do we have a fireball? We do not. We have the heroic torch. We'll see if Queen ends up getting stuck behind walls. We saw that happen to Queen Walkers in a different matchup earlier today. It was very unfortunate. I think it was Stars doing that attack, though. It was just some unfortunate timing with the heroic torch ability being popped. Then Queen walked through a wall into one of those little just dead zones, tiny section of walls. And then the Warden died, so the heroic torch ability went away. And then Queen was stuck in that tiny dead zone. Kind of hilarious, but also kind of sad. Anyways, Warden doing his funneling. We don't have a fireball, so we're just making a brute force funnel, fighting the enemy long shot. Good totem spell to distract. After the long shot's dead, hopefully he targets the expo. No, we're just going to get started. We're going to leave the expo up. We're going to overgrowth some buildings behind the town hall. Rocket balloons, Queen can fight those with ease. Expo still locking onto the Grand Warden, which is a tiny bit awkward. Queen kills that ice golem and doesn't get frozen by it, so that was nice, but we get frozen by the other ice golem. We'll keep moving through. King on the outside of the base. World champion up at 12 o'clock. Take out the town hall. Wall breakers from the troop launcher give us access to the next compartment. The overgrowth expires. Now we can go get the bomb hive. Heroic torch ability activated. We can just start walking through these walls. Watch the Queen. She just walks right through the walls. It's crazy to see. Crazy to see. Wall breakers from the troop launcher are opening up walls anyways, so it's a little overkill. Secondary overgrowth spell used on the right side of the base. Healers are still alive. That's good news. That's what you want to see. King on the outside doing his thing, walking around the edge. Healers starting to hit traps. Lots of skeleton spells distracting defenses in the bottom section of the base. King very low on health. Road champion still very healthy with the Spirit Fox going down to a giant bomb. That's unfortunate. Overgrowth spell expires. Heroic torch ability expires, and now the Queens are beating through walls. But they get through that one relatively quickly. Last skeleton spell used on the backside. Totem spell as well to distract. It's looking half decent for Gaku. Super Barbarians on the back end will clear out those buildings back there. It's up to the road champion. She needs to get through everything. We do have an invis spell for her. She got locked onto by the ricochet cannon. He notices in time, saves her with the invis spell. Once you get through this air defense, got to get through these last three buildings. Queen goes down. Scattershot locks onto the champion. She goes down. Giant beating on walls. The meteor golems have some HP, but they're so dang slow, and we run out of time. It's another defense for Vatic. 97%. Oofing. Any prediction who's going to win Australian Open? I don't know. I haven't been watching tennis much lately. It's probably going to be Sinner. Is he running the show right now? Oy. It's crazy how a couple of young guys just came out of nowhere and they look like the next Federer and Nadal. Boom, 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 boom. Alcaraz and Sinner. They both just look so good. They're miles ahead of third place. Like, it's insane. If you look at the tennis rankings, if you care at all about tennis, like Alcaraz and Sinner, I mean, 12,000 points, 11,000 points, and third place in the world is 5,000 points. And this is total ATP rankings. So, I mean, it's like, it's not even close. Like, first and second place, like, they're legit the new, like, Roger Federer and Nadal rivalry. Djokovic is still up there in fourth place, but he's nowhere close to the current rankings of Alcaraz and Sinner. Tryhard has the next attack for Vatic. Another 3-star here could put them way ahead. We're going with another Warden Walk, another Meteor Golem attack. Invis. Fireball to the Ricochet Cannon. Sweet. Some decent value there. We'll take care of the multi-archer tower, and then the funnel is pretty much set. Cool. Where do we enter? From the northeast? No. We're going to go the other way. All right. We'll take out the enemy minion prince. Probably drop the king on the bottom side of the base. Meteor golems to just enter by this ricochet cannon expo area. It looks like. There's the first meteor golem deployed. Finally take care of the barbarian king. Here comes some enemy CC troops. Meteor golems are inbound. You could already drop the poison on the furnace if you want. There's no need to wait. Apprentice Warden behind. King deployed with the Frosty. I don't know why he's not dropping the poison. Maybe he didn't see the furnace. Log launcher inbound from the bottom side of the base. There goes the poison spell. Finally deployed. Did a booger trigger the poison tower? I like that. Boogers are still cracked. They no longer trigger traps, but they'll still trigger a spell tower. Interesting to note. Royal Champion on the left as the king walks along the outer edge of the base. Log launcher gives easy access to the town hall. We're going to eliminate the bomb hive. Go for the town hall here in a second. We do need to fight the enemy long shot. Royal Champion and king still healthy as they move to the left side of the base. We're going to overgrowth on the far right side. As we slowly take out this town hall. Queen, why are you beating on walls? Just go for the town hall, girl. There she goes. She was listening to me. Totem spell up in the northwest. Royal Champion with the nice... Was that a snowflake ability or was it a free spell? I think it was a free spell to save her. She almost went down. She's got rocket spears with the E-boots. Barely still alive. Monolith locks on. Down goes the Royal Champion before actually using all of her rocket spears. Slight issue there. As the meteor golems also all die, the queen goes to ability, the overgrowth expires, and this is quickly fizzling out for Mr. Tryhard. They opened the matchup strong with a triple, and then they have a couple of attacks struggling here. The door is still wide open for Queen Walkers to catch back up with their next attack. This one not going to be the greatest percent either. He can utilize these 3 super barbs to try to get 80%. The archer's got one building over here if the time permits. Where do you use those 3 super barbs? He's thinking about it. He's thinking real hard. He's going to try hard to get 3 more buildings. Teehee. Come on, get that spell factory. Get it, get it, get it. Yes, sir. 78. And the builder starts repairing, so he doesn't get that. 78%. Boom, 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 boom. Is Djokovic really almost 40? Man, he's been playing forever now. I guess that's true, because I thought, like, old me thought he was just going to retire shortly after Federer did. But no, Djokovic is like, nah, I'm just going to keep playing forever. I really do miss, like, the Roger Federer, Nadal, Djokovic matchups, though, back when I was a little kid. And those guys were all in their prime. That was when I loved tennis the most. Kazuma. Earthquake. Invis. Fireball. Easy funnel. Easy funnel. Super wall breaker up by the monolith. Ice golem in first. Meteor golems. Let's do it. Very simple funnel. Spam the army in. Let's go. A triple here would not only catch them up, they would actually take the lead on percent. They could table the turns right now with a 3-star. Wall break for the king on the right side of the base. He's going to go inside. Are we about to see? I have a feeling. Giant Gauntlet, Rage Vial combo. It's making a comeback. Royal Champion way over at 3 o'clock. Log Launcher going to help take out the Revenge Tower. Going to give us access closer to the Town Hall area. Tornado Trap spinning that king around in circles. Skeleton Spell meant to distract for the Royal Champion. It is distracting the Expo a little bit. The Meteor Golems are all still healthy with the healers still looking healthy as well. The Sneezy's there. Hopefully ready to soak up a Seeking Air Mine if needed to keep the healers alive. Overgrowth Spell on the left should keep the pathing steady going toward the Town Hall. 1 rocket balloon, 1 normal balloon out of the log launcher. That helps for sure. Spirit Fox still going invisible time and time again. That's good news for the Royal Champion, who's now fighting the enemy long shot. We have pathing to the Town Hall. We have 4 spells on standby. Why does he have an ice block spell? Did he bring that thinking it's a totem spell? I think that still happens to people. Even I make the mistake when I'm making an army. I'll click on the ice block spell. It legit looks like a totem spell. Just the icon. He's got an ice block. And I have a feeling there's no good spot to use an ice block, is there? Like, maybe Ice Block on the Giant is actually a good idea, just a tank. But he's not going to do that. That would have been a good idea. Rocket Spears are coming in clutch. I don't think he needs it. He could probably swag it, dude. He can swag all these spells. This is looking great for Kazuma, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to go ahead and invis. Take out the Expo. Get in there to fight that last Archer Tower. Plenty of time on the clock. A 3-star for Queen Walkers. Not only do they catch back up on stars, they're going to take the lead on percent. Hey, yo. This is going to be a close war. Queen Walker's up on percent by 6 buildings now. Just 6 buildings. Oy. You wish Djokovic could win one more major? It's going to be tough with the Alcaraz and Sinner. They look unstoppable, huh? I haven't even been watching a lot of it, but just the points tells me everything I need to know. The fact that they have over 10,000 points, my goodness. They must be making it to like the finals of every single tournament. How the turntables. Boom, 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 boom. You look and sound familiar. I was going to make a joke there, but I won't. I'm going to keep this stream family friendly. Vatic with their 4th attack. More Meteor Golems. Another recall spell. Do we have a Fireball? We do not. No Angry Jelly either. We start with quite a few Rocket Balloons and an early Royal Champion. It's not too often anymore we see the RC charge to open up an attack. We'll take out the Expo. We'll go for the Fire Spitter. We got a lot of invis spells. He can just keep doing this for a while. Make his way all the way to the core. There's the next invis. Grab the Expo. Heavy usage of the invis spells there. Quake, Haste Vial, one more invis. Gonna try to clear half the core. I like it. Does she path to the Bomb Hive? That would be phenomenal if she did. She does. That's incredible. Take out the Bomb Hive early with this opener as well. That's insane. That's the value, the power of the Royal Champion charge as an opener. If she paths right, it's actually the best opener in the game. Here we go. Everybody else coming in from the top side of the base. Let's do it. Let's do it. Early Warden ability. What in the world? That was really early for an Eternal Tome. It will help get us through the CC troops, through the multi-gear tower. Who's the Royal Champion taking so much damage there? Wow. We go with the Invis spell to try to keep her alive. We got to get through this Revenge Tower who's also popping off. I think that Revenge Tower took out like a Meteor Golem and a half already. For how tanky the Meteor Golems are, it's insane to lose a full Meteor Golem and a half that early. We got a Totem spell. We got the King on the outside of the base. The Town Hall is on the back end. That's the only thing I'm not liking about this. It's a little questionable, but if the healers stay alive, he's probably okay. If the healers stay alive. Queen takes out a few more buildings. Royal Champion is dead. One Meteor Golem just slowly making his way around the outside of the base, and he's pulling most of the healers with him, which is a little frustrating. The King goes down. We have clear pathing to the Town Hall. So as long as his troops can remain getting healed, we might be okay. But now we get to the phase of the attack where Queen's going to continuously get stuck on walls. He does pop her ability just to get some extra DPS out there. She can get through walls quickly when there's 3 Queens doing damage instead of 1. 38 seconds on the clock. Giant going to help us get through one more wall. I think he's safe to get the Town Hall. Question is, do we get the 3-star? These Queens can't even agree on which wall to shoot, man. We're going to pick up the Town Hall. We're going for the Super Wizard Tower. Got to get the Monolith. We do have one Invis spell left. It's just a race against the clock. There's a lot of buildings, and he's going to have to get through one more wall. 17 seconds. 16. 15. 14. 13. Come on, Giant. Get through that wall quickly, man. Invis the Super Barb and the double Skelly Trap. You don't want to see that when you're in a race against time. He runs out of time. 94%. Nice try. Rip. This would have been crushed if not for the early warden ability. Yeah, there should have been another option. Like, you could have used an Ice Golem or something else to delay that warden ability, right? You don't want to pop the warden ability as soon as you drop all your troops. Unless you're doing an old school E-Drag attack. Still, just ended up being a time fill. If there was any way to speed that up, could have made it crushed. I guess the Royal Champion opener also just takes a lot of time. Even though it looked like crazy value, which it was, it does eat a lot of time off the clock. Boom, 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 boom. You're a psychic. The next attack is going to be either 1, 2, or 3 stars. You're sure? Hey, I've seen a 0-star attack in an esports war, man, so there's at least a 25% chance you're wrong. Riuda coming in with the next attack for Queen Walkers. We got the Queen, we got the Warden, we got the Angry Jelly, and the invisibility spells. We're going to set a little funnel here. Grab several buildings. I do think the invis spells work better for this sort of setup. The totem spells are sometimes unreliable for this exact opener. Invis spells are very safe. They work. The funnel is set. Skeleton spell, we find Teslas, meteor golems are in. We might need a super barb to clear this collector just to make sure the funnel's there. He drops an archer. Hopefully that gets it done in time. It should. Alright, we're set. Let's go. Let's go. King on the outside of the base. Troop launcher throwing barrels into the mix. Tornado trap right below the town hall, spinning us in circles. Still gotta fight that enemy long shot. Everybody is actually just ignoring the long shot right now. That's not good news. Over on the left, we got the Royal Champion in behind the King. She's doing some great work. We need to cut back into the core. Heroic Torch. Let's go. That's going to allow the Queen to walk right through walls. It looks so cool when you see it, too. She just phases right through the wall, man. Like she's got superpowers. Overgrowth spell on the right. We still have yet to get the Town Hall or fight the long shot. Snowflake ability from the Royal Champion. The King is even walking through walls as he gets in range of the Warden ability. Now the Queen gets locked onto by the long shot. She's going to have to pop her ability while she's fighting the Town Hall. Did the Queen just die through ability? The main Queen? She did. We just have clone Queens. The Town Hall goes down. We're losing a lot of units, though. A Rage spell on the upper side of the base. If this is not a triple, we're still tied on stars, and percent really matters. Vatic could take the percent lead back if this doesn't get into the 90s. It's fizzling out so fast. Everybody's dying on the top side of the base. Where are all his spells? Where are all his heroes? They all died. And just like that, the turns table a second time, and Vatic gets the lead back. This is going to fall short. Under 80%. Oh, wow. He's trying to pick up an extra 2 buildings on the right side of the base. The archers should get the army camp, but it's just going to be 76, 77, 78. 78% attack, it looks like. And Vatic are going to be ahead by like 10 buildings. No, maybe less than 10. Let's actually just math it real quick. 9-9 going into the final round of attacks. And Vatic are in the lead by exactly 10 buildings. Spicy. Who did they save for last? Good old Sente. Could win the war for them right now with a triple. Sente versus Stars, and then Stars versus Tryhard. Oi. What'd Sente do to you, Mr. Perry? He broke your heart. Synthé could win the war for Vatic right now. He's bringing a dragon attack, 3 Inferno Babies, 10 Dragon Riders, even an Ice Hound, 6 lightning spells, 2 earthquakes. He's going to be doing some sort of giant arrow trick. Oh yeah, Lava Loon Puppet. Lightnings on each side. Giant arrow. Wow. Did he miss one lightning? I think the other spell tower was supposed to go down as well. Took out the bomb hive. Took out 2 Inferno towers and a spell tower. I love it. I think he was supposed to get both spell towers. So maybe a slight misclick on one of the lightnings. Or maybe he just didn't have a second earthquake. I don't know what happened. But anyway, the queen's already dead. Giant trying to get an extra expo. Not quite going to get it. The air spam from the north side of the base. The Grand Warden dies early. What in the world? Minion Prince has an angry jelly. He's moving in front. Lava Loon Puppet's moving across the base. Stone Slammer from the left. Down goes the Town Hall, sure. But without any of the heroes. He does have a Royal Champion on standby. It hasn't even dropped her yet. I feel like the Minion Prince is going to die here in a second. Revenge Tower locked on. Bye-bye Minion Prince. It's all up to the Royal Champion value. She's coming in from the bottom side of the base with the Rocket Spear. She goes for the Monolith early. The Revenge Tower's popping off, dude. The Revenge Tower is the only hope for Queen Walkers right now. As well as these enemy heroes, actually. The BK is the best air defense in the game. He's going to go slap the Royal Champion down. Down she goes. Phoenix ability can't save her forever. She gets stuck fighting the Barbarian King. This might be a defense for the Queen Walkers. It's going to be high percent, but anything less than 3 stars leaves the door open. Queen Walkers can win. These Inferno Babies, they'll take out the Minion Prince. But they don't stand a chance against that Revenge Tower, man. I don't even think he's going to get that far, is he? Multi-Archer Tower could also kill these Inferno Babies quite easily. The Inferno Tower is doing all the work. Look at that. They're already almost dead. Boom, boom. That's a defense. The percent is there, though. They got more than 90%, which means one thing. Stars must 3-star to win the war for Queen Walkers. It's triple or lose scenario going into the 10th attack of the war. That's exactly the sort of drama we like to see. Nice try to Mr. Synthé, but it all comes down to the final hit. Ooh. What's up, Dave Devil? I'm doing great. My baby's doing great. How are you? How are you? Riuda's Town Hall 18 hit rate is 2 for 16. That's rough. That's rough. There's going to be a lot of people saying, why'd they drop Clouse for Riuda? And Riuda's 2 for 16. Yikes. Oy. My weekend's going good. Yep, this is the last match, last attack of the day. I'm going to go hang out with my kiddo and watch some football after this. Boom, 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 boom. Football. Oh, yeah. What's up, DLXRY? Arpun. How y'all doing? It all comes down to this. 5 healers, 4 meteor golems, 6 totem spells. 99% is not good enough. 3-star required for stars to win the war and steal the victory away from Vatic. Where will he start? There is an angry jelly on the Archer Queen. There's a heroic torch. Heroic. I made a new word. Queen, Warden, Wallbreaker from the top side of the base. We fight the enemy king. We're going to go in toward the monolith with the angry jelly effect. We do not have a recall spell, by the way. That's interesting. Did he forget to bring it? Or is this actually the plan? No recall. Interesting. Really interesting. Because Queen's just going to get stuck behind a wall. She's going to go to ability early. What in the world? She's dead. She's dead. The Queen just died through ability. In a triple or lose situation, Stars loses his Queen to the long shot damage. Oh no. The Warden's trying to fight the long shot. We're going to rage him up. He's going to win that fight with the help of the rage spell. He might be in big trouble already. Just going to fight Storages next. Sure. We send the meteor golems up top. Wall break is in. Rest of the meteor golems, King all the way on the outside of the base, troop launcher deployed. Without the Queen, we lose so much DPS though. And you've already used a minute and a half just for the opener. Bro, homie is cooked. You only have 90 seconds for the main part of the attack, and you've lost like half your DPS that comes from the Archer Queen. There's no way. Still have a Royal Champion. We still have a lot of spells, to be fair. We're just going to ignore the Town Hall now. We brought a Heroic Torch, and we don't even have the Queen to walk through walls with it. Was he planning to, like, use the Heroic Torch early and just have the Queen phase through walls as part of the opener and take out the Town Hall? I don't know. Now I'm just making stuff up. But anyways, the Royal Champion's in at 6 o'clock. Meteor Golems starting to make their way to the core of the base. Somebody needs to get the Town Hall. I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if it's a 1-star or a 2-star. 3 stars is what's needed. Invis for the Royal Champion. Only 40 seconds left on the clock, dude. Yikes. Recall. I mean, not recall. Recall is what he needed. He's got the spears. Why am I tripping? What's the spear equipment called? Cat's got my tongue. Whatever. Spears going inbound, doing some damage. Now they fizzle out. We got totem spells on the back end. He did end up getting the Town Hall. Another invis spell for the Royal Champion, but she gets blasted by the bomb hive through the invis. And with the last spell not even deployed, he runs out of time here at 83%. Nice try to Mr. Stars, but it's not going to work. And Vatic walk away victorious today as their bases get the massive defenses. They win on percent, 92.2 to 87.6. GG Vatic. GG Vatic. Go Vatic. Good job to my homies. Queen Walkers, unfortunately, on a losing streak with that. Man, we must have jinxed them or something. They won, I swear. They won like 12 wars in a row, and then now they're on a 3-match losing streak. Wow. Queen Walkers, they need to get some rest. Thanks for hanging out, Lynn. Have a great day. Have a great day. Let's give out the prediction points on Twitch. And we're going to call it a day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go hang out with my daughter. I'm going to go hang out with my daughter and my wifey. What do we want to title that video, actually, first, before we get out of here? What do we call that one? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm going to get out of here, though. Should we do something with the Kazuma attack? He did swag spells. Anyways, I'm outie. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I don't know when I'm going to stream next. I'll find some time during the week. We'll do an early morning stream. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Love you long time. Adios!